Hello everyone and welcome back to our English classes. I hope you're doing well today. In this last video, we will go over the contents of Units 7 and 8 to finally finish the review of our book. So let's start. In Unit 7, we learned about feelings and senses and we practiced simple past verbs a little more by learning the difference between regular and irregular verbs. Starting with our vocabulary, we need to learn the difference between feelings and senses. Feelings are something that happens inside of your body. Son una cosa que suceden dentro de tu cuerpo. For example, happy or sad or tired. Those are feelings. But sensations are things that come through the senses, from the outside world. Sensations son cosas que percibimos mediante los sentidos y que provienen del mundo exterior. For example, cold, hot, or when you touch something hot and you get burned, that's a sensation because it happened outside of you. It didn't happen inside. Some of the words that we learned to speak about these things were happy, angry, sad, soft, wet, cold. Can you recognize the feelings and the senses? You know that in Unit 6 we started learning about what simple past was, but we mainly did that using the verb to be. Now in Unit 7 we start learning about what is a regular verb and what is an irregular verb. You know the difference between these two verbs. So let's talk a little about that. Regular verbs are verbs that follow a pattern. Son verbos que siguen un patrón. In simple present, they add s for he, she, and it, and in simple past, they add ed at the end. However, irregular verbs don't follow this pattern. No siguen este patrón por completo. In simple present, they have the s, but in simple past, they don't end in ed, right? Some of them are going to be even completely different. Now, inside of irregular verbs, you are going to have some patterns. Puedes conseguir algunos patrones dentro de los verbos irregulares, pero no se van a aplicar a todos. For example, we have drink, drank, and swim, swam, or even begin and began. Puede parecer que el patrón aquí es que si un verbo tiene i en presente va a tener a en pasado, pero no es así porque existe el verbo think, que en pasado es thought, no es thank. Así que tenemos que tener mucho cuidado con eso. I am going to leave a link in the description box of the video with a list of the most common irregular verbs in English so you can take a look at this. Now, in Unit 8, we learned about food as our vocabulary and how to use some, any, much, many, and about countable and uncountable nouns. We also spoke a little about how to speak about how much we like something, so we're going to explain that as well. For the vocabulary, we learned words like mushrooms, olives, cheese, tomato, sausage, soup, salad, fish, etc. Many more food. This is perfect for explaining what countable and uncountable nouns are. Countable nouns are things you can count. Son cosas que puedes contar. 2 bananas, 3 mangoes, 4 apples, whatever. Now, uncountable nouns are things you can't count, no las puedes contar. For example, rice, sugar, or water. Estas cosas vas a contar son las tazas, las cucharadas, los litros, no el agua, no el arroz como tal. Some and any can be used with countable and uncountable nouns. Lo puedes utilizar con cualquiera de los dos, pero some is going to be for positive sentences and any is going to be for negative sentences and for questions. For example, I have some bananas, I don't have any sugar, or do you have any rice? Many is used for countable nouns and much is used for uncountable nouns. These two can be used in positive or negative sentences and even in questions as well. ¿Ok? Va a haber, por supuesto, excepciones a esta regla, pero no es un tema de segundo grado. However, I am going to leave a link in the description box down below if you want to read more about that. And then finally, to express different levels of how much we like something, in the book we used love, like, and hate. In a scale that would go love, like, don't like, and hate. Now the good thing about these verbs is that they all work the same way. If you know how to use like, you know how to use the rest of the verbs. In fact, you would know how to use any verb in simple present. Si sabes cómo utilizar like, sabes cómo utilizar cualquier verbo en presente simple, porque la estructura es la misma. Okay? Let's take a look at the examples. We have I like pizza, I hate avocado, I don't like seafood, or do you like chocolate? As I said before, you can use these structures for anything you like in simple present. And with this, we finished the review of Unit 7 and 8 and the whole book. It's been an amazing journey to be here with you, teaching you everything you have to know about second grade English. I hope to see you next year. Bye!